Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm fucking Mike.
He's grumpy Mike over here. He's over here
I am
yelling
pretty
at me. I don't know what's
Mike.
going on. So today we're cracking open a new bottle of RockTown Arkansas Rye Whiskey. He was pissy because I said I'm going to start with rye, and then malfunctions in camera. Here we are. So this one actually comes courtesy of a suggestion from Gota is me, and I swear I'm reading it wrong, but I must have wrote that's his email address or whatever his sign-on name that is his. He actually suggested both of the RockTowns that we've done so far. So the stats on this one are silly, but rye ages better. So we're gonna see. This is a 12-month.
We shall see.
Rye whiskey. We got it for $49.99. It is a 92 proof. This is batch 13, bottle 2.56. Is that what you got off of the thing?
Aye.
It is something like that.
Tell you what I tell you.
It is RockTown Distillery in Little Rock, Arkansas. The fun thing about these guys, and I wanted to redo them again because we recently did their actual regular whiskey, was they take super pride in being that they're from Arkansas and that they use local grain, local everything. So their corn, their rye is all in southeast Arkansas, and they write on their website, we are makers, we are not fakers. So this is a 56% rye, 34% corn, 10% malted barley, double distilled, and they age it in 25-gallon barrels, which is half. Ooh, that was a good cork pop. Half of, I think they usually age in a 50-gallon barrel normally. So we're going to give this a try.
So for me, 50% rye or 56.
So it's a barely legal.
Right.
So that's why I said you're going to like it. Even though he's like, so you're going to rye?
Yeah, it still stands out.
But we will see.
It stands out. Not in a bad way, though. It's a screaming bad way. But
I mean, it's a rye, so that you want it to. For those that want to drink a rye, they do want to know they're drinking a rye.
Yeah,
you know.
And for those that don't, good, take it or leave it.
I know you are getting a mint off the original nose. It's not in a strong way by any means, though. Maybe on the flavor, but
in enough way. Well, no, you get a sparkle and an end result. And that's not even swishing. So it's there. You know it's there. Disappointing. I wouldn't say, I guess I wouldn't say disappointing.
You can't. You only took one sip. You got to give it a second evaluation. Maybe your first sip wasn't
I
not
can
good
give
enough.
a pretty good evaluation in 2 seconds on a rye. And I'm not disappointed. It's still... They're always pricey.
Maybe I should have brought him to a scotch. He didn't want to do a rye. I should have went for a scotch, and then maybe you would have been more positive. No, not at all.
Right, probably less.
I don't mind. I'm actually getting. You do get that mint, but it's bringing.
It is mint, but it has a pretty good.
I'm getting like a. Hold on, I hit my nose with it.
It's not bad. And price is. This is
It's that dilemma with rye, because sometimes you get rye in it. Way more expensive.
This is not a big rock star.
No, right. So, but they're actually bourbon. Hold on, their bourbon we really liked was $38.99. So, they say rye is more expensive than the bourbon, but we've had a lot of cheap rye.
Yeah, well, I was going to say why.
They don't say it. People have said it in the past that making rye, because to buy rye is more expensive than to buy wheat or corn or stuff. I'm just telling you what they say. I don't know. I don't make the stuff, but am I going to say no? No, I'm not. I don't mind this. It's a little pricey for where the regulars are. But again, they are small town. So not even against, it's
It's pretty tasty.
It does.
I
It
guess
does
I
have that
won't.
little minty finish.
It has a minty finish. It has a minty nose.
It's not uber. It's not like whistle pink minty. You know what I mean? Where you're getting slammed in the face.
I can actually tolerate this. So.
I'm trying to think in my head. I will 100% agree with you with the price.
I can tolerate this.
This brings me in the realm
92
of ones that I've had. Have I had?
This is
more
inexpensive
or cheaper. I didn't want to say cheaper to have people jump on it, but have I had cheaper versions of a rye that tastes as good or better than this? I will say yes.
This is still not bad.
But this is changing in the
glass. The nose is coming around.
It's not just bringing mint.
Bringing a more bourbon-esque nose to it. So,
and honestly, I'm starting to get the fresh baked bread
is.
that I got on the actual bourbon.
So, I would say this is yes. And I'm not even a bourbon guy. If you like the local people and see what they have, I would say travel to them. And
I'd be interested because you just said you found an Old Elk rye, and that's what Old Elk reminds me of, that fresh baked bread. And I wonder if their rye tastes anything like that. Do you remember what you paid or what you would when you seen it? It was like in this price range. We were talking about it earlier, so I'm thinking in my head because the original Old Elk bourbon brought me that fresh baked bread flavor.
Twing. It has the whole.
I'm not. This is going to open up. I really don't hate this at all.
I don't. I said the same thing
because I am getting that nice fresh baked bread with a little mint jelly on it. You know what I mean? Because you get that little rye.
It's a lot of mint, but.
I'm only laughing because I know what you don't like, and unfortunately, that's part of what we're drinking. So it is what it is.
I hear you, and I'm with it,
but I don't.
I'm not being negative.
Right.
So $50 is still up there.
It is.
But as the independent people trying, they're within their round. They're not like outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
So. I would say give it a go if you're around that area.
I know for a fact he actually loved the bourbon, and it wasn't price wise. It was just you don't like that minty flavor at the end.
I don't.
So when I'm doing the rye and I do like that every once in a while, as long as I know if I'm going to do a rye, I do like that. I do like the fact that it's not rye forward. I'm getting like the bread first. And then I'm getting the mint at the end.
Nose-wise, yes.
So I am liking that aspect of it. Would this be an awesome $29.99 bourbon? Sure, but craft distillery and stuff like that.
Should it be an awesome $29.99? Yes.
You know what I mean?
You are correct.
That's but again, I agree with that.
They're making 8 bottles or barrels and 12 barrels.
Again, they're in 25-gallon barrels, so they're not making half of them up, and they need to make a profit. And I get the small town thing, so I do understand that. But when you put them up against the big boys, because that's who they're competing against, as sad as that is, it's hard to break into a market where someone dominates.
Because honestly, these guys have their own niche.
No, I'm sure this is well loved in their area,
and they have their own niche.
You know why? Because for being so low percentage rye, it really brings a nice rye flavor. So someone who's a rye guy, you're not.
No,
you self-proclaimed. You don't like rye.
I will say that, but the low end of it, I do not. I do appreciate that.
Right.
It's tolerable, I guess, for me.
I will
I'm
say,
not disappointed. It's I could drink this.
Right. We've had other barely legal ryes that they weren't this rye forward. They were more. You were surprised when they said there was a rye at the end.
I did.
This one brings that nice rye flavor without a 95.5 rye. Do you know what I'm saying?
It does bring it in.
Yeah. That for 56% rye.
It is smooth. You still know you're drinking a rye.
I get it's not your cup of tea, and I 100% get. I get that. But all I'm saying is for those people that are rye drinkers, this is only 56% rye that brings a lot of rye flavor.
Would they? And it's not enough rye. It's enough for me. I like this. I could tolerate this. I would not say I would do
what
this.
I do like about this one, other than a lot of the 95.5 ryes.
I will not do that.
is I like that it brings that bourbon-esque, fresh-baked bread flavor with the rye in it. You know what I mean? It's not just, when you do a
Mint. It's not
95.5
just
rye,
mint.
you go bite a pine tree. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you
Right.
really get
It's
that
not
heavy
just
mint.
mint.
Right. This one
And I
gives
don't
me
even
a
know if
complexity.
pine tree's mint, but
No, but
that's where I
it
land
makes
as
me
well.
think of the
I agree.
juniper, like that,
Yeah.
that flavor. So to me, I'm torn because would I love to see this? This is a buy all day at $29.99, all day long. You know what I mean? At the $49.99, I get the craft distillery. I get that. I thank you for your suggestion, and I will drink the shit out of this bottle. Honestly,
I will say both.
Yeah,
I agree. I defend you for craft,
mm-hmm.
and you're gonna go there, and you can, and you will sell it. A plus.
No, because
Are you there?
You've
I
said,
agree.
like, we've had other craft ones that we haven't done yet. They've been in the Santa Sack forever. That are like $70, $80, $90. So
it's still not.
is.
It's still not a $50. This is not $50.
I agree. I said that.
I agree.
Yeah,
with you.
no,
I'm saying.
No, I agree.
You know, it's.
I will say this is changing in the glass, though. I know you don't like it because of the mint, but if you can get by the mint, that fresh baked bread is coming out. It's really coming out.
$25, $30.
Mm-hmm.
$30 ball. This is like a 30, not 50.
Mm-hmm.
Me. But again, this is the new popularity of where people are traveling and where they're going, and they have music, they have bands, they have whatever, and A plus here. You're making a killing, so A plus. They are.
No.
They are. You don't go. You're a hermit, but the rest of us travel and go around, so they do well. Voiced up.
No, I'm trying to think. I understand. This brings the same flavor though. It really does.
Would I spend $50 again? How about this? No, I would not. Definitely.
But you're not a rye guy. So what I will do is try not to drink this because he has bought a couple ryes over there, and we haven't yet to try them. They're in a sack over there, and I'm gonna have to do my due diligence not to drink this one because I know normally you don't like rye.
So
and every once in a while I like it.
Or regret. Right now, this is absolutely a no.
Okay. For you.
Yeah, you?
No. I'm gonna see because this is
gonna
changing.
Get it?
This is changing.
It's not gonna blow smoke over your ass. I can tell you that.
This is changing. This is opening up.
All right, we'll see.
Because I am actually getting like there's more than just there's more than the rye bread. You don't have like that candied flavor.
I
coming
got
out
all
in the
kinds
back.
of shit, but the flavor is not there.
Because you're not a rye guy. So this is a tough review. I knew I shouldn't have done it at the end. Here he is. He's shooting it down. But thank you again, Gotarizmi. I appreciate the suggestion. I actually do like this. I do wish shave $20 off. I feel a whole lot better about it because we have had other ones. But this is turning into one of the ryes. At the Bailey Legal Rye, it's really the actual amount of bourbon-esque flavors that are coming out of it. I'm loving it. I really am. So, do I want to pay $50? No. Would I much rather pay? I'd rather pay nothing. I'd love people to just send it for free and we'd be all set. But no,
all right.
The companies are not going to do that. So, I'm not as harsh as you are on this one. But
I don't know if it's harsh. I'm just saying.
Okay, rewind this one. So that being said, we'll keep it short and sweet because we had a long one on the last one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you've tried this and let me know what you think. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. Surprise.